Hello, YouTube. This is a different thing. This is a reaction to the official Resident Evil tier list. I think leading up to Requiem is a good idea to find different opinions of the whole franchise. To try and get a good, try and understand people's headspaces of all the games. And we just found this random one. It's called the official one. So obviously this guy, he thinks this is the best one. I guess we'll see. Whoever this is, I hope he has good taste. Let's hear him. Can
Ready
we hear
for
him?
the official Froden tier list.
The official Froden tier list. Okay.
Um,
Let's see. You know what? This
the
is a
ones I didn't play.
30-minute video. I joke about making reactions like 10 hours longer than the video, but I am gonna speed it up. I'm so sorry. Froden? Yeah, that's
This
your
one,
name.
this one, this one, this one, this one,
All the
this one,
games he hasn't played.
this one, this one, this one.
Uh,
This one, this
let's see. Yeah. Okay. You can go ahead and skip ahead, maybe.
At the very bottom, I would put
Oh, okay, here we go. Now we're getting started. At the very bottom, let's hear him.
this DLC.
Resident Evil 5 Desperate Escape.
That shit was god awful. Oh my
God
god.
awful. Okay, those are some some strong words.
It was
I
like
let's see
Resident Evil
what
5 can be so buggy, and the
I
co-op is
agree.
so buggy.
I agree. It can be.
Yeah, we didn't even
I
finish
agree.
it. I had to watch it through a
You
YouTube
didn't
video.
finish it. That's
Just
yeah.
wasn't working.
Oh, Minecraft.
That shit was not good.
Hold on. I did all the secret.
Um.
That was horrible. Resident Evil 5 was that. Oh wait, hold on.
Alright, I'll protect you this time. Let's go.
Alright. Next.
Okay, that was it. Resident Evil 5 Desperate Escape being the worst DLC. It's interesting, that one, because he is right. It was very buggy. At least on Xbox, this did have some like stutter, or like I guess like some synchronization issues. And what other problems did it have? It had um I mean, I don't really know. It just kind of had some, yeah, no, Resident Evil 5 as a whole, unfortunately, had like a bunch of synchronization issues. This DLC, I didn't record my experience of it, um, but I was there. There's a part where you go through these like tight corridors, towards the beginning, and I just kind of like, I don't know, like I was moving, but it's weird. Like the enemies were like, I was moving, but the world around me wasn't. Like I felt like I was being ignored, but they were like trying to catch up to me. Is basically the whole issue with this game. Or this, yeah. I mean, not the whole game, but this DLC. So it wasn't that fun. That said, there are I don't even. Is there any good moments using the catapult thing? It's kind of like a catapult. That was pretty fun, I guess. Trying to go around. Other than that, you know what? It's fair. F tier. It wasn't a very good experience.
Uh.
Let's continue. What's your next one, Froden?
Umbrella Corps. I played one online PvP match of this.
Okay.
That
Umbrella
shit
Corps.
was horrible.
Umbrella Corps, for those who don't know. Oh, how do I full screen? Umbrella Corps is Da-da-da. Ah, Umbrella. Umbrella Corps. It's kind of like a PvP. It is a PvP shooter. Let me see if there's any good images of this. Um, is this legit? Yeah. So it's like, it takes the locale of like classic Resident Evil games. So this is a village from RE4. Um, and you kind of just, here, you know what? Actually, we can find a video of it just to explain it. This doesn't even feel like a Resident Evil game. It's very much, I think it's a cover shooter. Umbrella Corps. Like Moist Critical. Oh, yeah, we'll go back to Survival Horror Network. See what they did. Oh,
Welcome
got
to
an ad.
Green Man Gaming, your official
Yes.
one-stop shop for
Let's see. Yeah, this is this is Umbrella Corps. This is a Resident Evil game. I guess the one cool thing is that it's actual locations from the games. So, you know,
Their
seeing
life.
before the remakes and stuff, seeing like the village there and kind of modern detail is pretty cool. Other than that, just some random shooter that they always try and do. Don't know why. Yeah. Surprised Show didn't play that. Well, maybe he tried it out
And
randomly.
then
Oh, he's hovering over 0. He's hovering over.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I got these games mixed up.
Revelation. Oh, Operation Raccoon City. Okay, that's what he was talking about. Yeah, we played that together. Well, we played the one multiplayer game he was talking about. Operation Raccoon City is also a third-person shooter. A bit more cooler though. So, yeah, I mean it takes place during Raccoon City, and it has its own like story and stuff. So it's more thought out, even if it is bad. We did play the multiplayer thing, which isn't really the true experience. This is more of just like a co-op shooter, and you go around Raccoon City. It's pretty cool. Oh, I mean, it's not good, I don't think.
It's a
The
touch
combat's
that game.
pretty horrendous, but yeah, no, I don't fall
Ruin
for
their
putting it in
life.
F.
I got these games like, man, like I hope no one ever even has to watch gameplay of them. They're so bad.
Wow.
Anything else in F tier?
Beat you up.
Okay, the rest can be safe. After that, yeah, this DLC was not
Whoa. Okay. Shadows of Rose in D tier.
fun to play through. The story is good. In all of Resident Evil 8, the story is probably the best out of any of the games.
Okay.
I would have rather just watched it as a cinematic, but they were not cooking with anything. The using the powers isn't fun. Most of the time playing through and doing it.
Hold on a second. You know what we'll do? We'll take a quick detour right here. 4-hour experience? Did he actually play this for 4 hours? He did play for 4 hours. This is a 2-hour DLC, by the way. I'm curious if he. Let's see. Yeah, no, I mean, this whole part is cool.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. I think we get the gist of that. Yeah, so just bad gameplay? I don't know what that was.
It was not fun to play through.
Not fun to play through, not fun to watch either. Jesus Christ, what was that?
The story is good. In all of Resident Evil 8, the story is probably the best out of any of the games. I would have rather just watched it as a cinematic, but they were not cooking with anything. The using the powers isn't fun. most of the time playing through and doing any of it is not fun. It was not enjoyable.
I kind of agree. The powers, they're sort of chill. I mean, they're very one note. Just freeze a guy. Um, Also, like, use it to like open doors and whatnot. It's, if we're having like a super powered character, Joe Baker honestly felt more like a superhero than this. It's a little sad.
Oh, yeah, maybe this DLC.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Lost in Nightmares.
Oh, yeah, this is fine actually. We'll leave it.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I mean, this is a 2 hour DLC, 2 hour DLC that you play for 4 hours. This one, I think I was getting ready to either go to work or like go to dinner or something. This took us 35 minutes to play. And I mean, I get like this is kind of disappointing. But 35 minutes, okay.
Wait, I didn't play this one. I watched a YouTube video.
Watch the Rad Brad that, by the way. Shout out to Rad Brad.
Next would probably be.
Are you gonna play some now?
B tier. No, we'll put this DLC. It's good.
It's good. I mean, it's okay. It's like you explore a pseudo copy of like the Spencer Mansion. You play the piano, which is cool. And there's these guys with like big axes. You think they're kind of scary, but they're not really. You just shoot them a little bit. And then it's just like this puzzle area in the water. Like after you lose your weapons, then it's just this is a whole DLC. Like 80% of it is just going to like 4 different squares, guiding like the 4 different enemies under those squares, and then you like pull down a chain, it like crushes them, and then you'd like get a key? It's something like that. That's like 80% of the DLC.
I think it's like a final DLC showing Jill fall out the window. Everything
That's
worked.
cool.
I don't know. It's pretty forgettable besides the last fight with Wesker. Everything else is just
Yeah,
filler.
it is forgettable. But to have it like a clear separation, that's kind of wild. The Wesker fight isn't even that good either. I don't think. It's dodge, no? It's literally dodge. You dodge Wesker. He like attacks you, and then you back up, and then you like counterattack him. I'm pretty sure is the fight. Okay. RE6.
Then I put Revelations.
He baited me. Revelations. Okay.
Revelations is like you take everything that makes a Resident Evil game away. Everything is horrible. Everything new they try isn't really good. This character is good. The story's alright.
Parker.
One issue playing through all the games, so like
This guy.
I just played like the
that
newest version
face.
of
Oh my
each show.
God.
I didn't play new they try isn't really good.
That's enough for
This
C2
character's
right
good.
there. Look at
The
that.
story's alright.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Look at that.
One
His gloves match. It's like the same color of his head.
issue playing through all the games, so like I just played like the newest version of each show. I didn't play RE.
Oh, whoa. I did not realize they have this freaking Star Wars Jedi type of map. What the heck? That's
3.
kind of crazy.
Like the original one. Jill just feels kind of like 2 very different characters. Like if you were just to give this one in the RE5 Jill like a different name, like
This one is
shoot, man, like, I probably
RE5
would just-
Jill. Fun fact about RE5 Jill. And this is maybe a fault of RE5. She has 3 cutscenes in RE5. There's a DLC, but I don't know if she really talks that much. Yeah, she's not really that much of a character. It's more so Chris's relation with Jill. To be fair, Jill as a character, her time to shine is RE3. And yeah, I mean, in this game,
I would
Revelations.
never even know. The scouter that you have in this game, I don't hate it. It's not like annoying to use, but it just doesn't add anything. the ammo and grenades, just like finding it through like shiny shit on the ground,
Oh, hunters.
kind of makes the whole like I don't know. You're not like worried about loot, I guess.
Sure, sure. Fun fact: this, I believe, was for the DS, either the DS or 3DS. I think is one of those. So it was like they do these games where it's like you can play it, and then like this your second accessory, or whatever, like the DS, you can like. Was it the DS or was it the Wii U? Something like that, where you have like a second screen for like using the scanner, I believe, the scouter. So that's a little cool. Try and do that. I guess that when you play it on a different port, it just kind of feels pointless. It
What else?
loses
Everything
its
in this is kind of like
style, I
it's more
suppose.
like we're going down like the arcade, you just run shit down and shoot it, and this one went a little
Yeah.
bit far with it.
Yeah.
These two people, they're also really funny. I see no one talk about it. They might be the two funniest characters in all the Resident Evil games.
These two people. This is like Kirk. I think Kirk. Kirk and I was gonna say Charlie unintentionally. Kirk and someone. Who knows?
And
Some
oh,
bozos.
the gun modification, like the mods you can get, and like put like bursts on the guns and stuff. I think that was really good. Honestly, they could bring that back. This game might have the best gun customization out of any of them.
Okay.
Um,
I don't hate that. Kind of like a
SKB,
good mid ground right there.
B tier. Ow.
Just thinking. Just thinking. Whoa. 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 At first I thought it was bad you're gonna put it in B, like, cause it was just the next game up, and then you put it in C. Then you put it in C. On the same tier as this DLC, this 30-minute DLC where you run around a square.
Should anything else be in C? Yeah, this is probably.
Whoa.
I don't know where to put this one either. Hold on.
Wow, the Joe Baker
Maybe
DLC.
we can. I mean, there's like nothing
Okay.
wrong with the DLC. I mean, it's just like a shorter DLC. It's very fun to play through. It's very not serious.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could put that short experience through like above all Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1's probably a bit better and more fun.
Probably a bit better, more fun.
Resident
Okay.
Evil 1,
Yeah.
man, I do not like Chris as a character at all. I wish I didn't play as Chris when I played through the game.
Chris as a character. Okay. Now this is just kind of a fault for RE1. They really didn't prioritize characters at all. I would say the same thing for Jill. Um, she's kind of like, I would assume both her and Chris, they're kind of stoic, and that's basically them, right? You don't really see. I mean, I guess Jill is a little like caring, right? She sees Richard, and she gets worried about these STARS members, but it's not. I would assume Chris has to be the same way. It's not really a focal point of the game. Um, Chris, funnily enough, when you play as Jill and you go to like the jail cell, Chris, you unlock him, and he like aura farms a little. He's like, "Don't worry, let me have my moments." He's like, "You go on ahead." That's basically Chris. So, yeah, no, he is pretty a stinker, but
I didn't find it very fun.
didn't find it very fun. You just said this was fun, but you said RE1 was a bit more fun, probably, and now you just said this isn't fun.
I guess like maybe this is like touching on RE0 also with like the camera perspective changing.
Okay.
through all of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But I just like the combat and fighting the enemies in these games, right? Like it just like isn't really good or fun. Some of the boss fights are alright, but like I guess like besides that, like, they do not Resident Evil 1, but like the puzzles and stuff can be good. It's a fine game. This one definitely it's aged.
Aged. Hold on. Hold on. Take a back seat. Hold on.
I know.
Yeah. So this is Yeah, so Jill on the other side is Chris. Bro, are you like... What do you mean it's aged? Obviously it's aged. What are you talking about? I want to hear him
Oh my
play
God.
it.
This place is so confusing. I think this is where I came from.
Okay. You have a
Playing
map.
these games, I wouldn't even say I wouldn't say they're bad. I feel like if they just like, whenever they did the little like remasters, they just like got rid of the doors and
You're getting kind of good.
Okay. Doors.
Nice.
yeah.
Better blow your load.
Oh my Jesus Criminy.
Oh fuck! Nice roll.
I wouldn't have made that shit if I didn't do that awesome roll.
I mean,
Dangerous boulder coming at you. You're lightly jogging away.
you look like you're having fun, bro.
Fucking shit, man.
Do you think? You think if they made a remake and made the freaking like inventory too big, it'd ruin the game? I feel like this is part of the game.
Ooh.
No, I would say to this extent it's tedious.
Okay. So fun fact. Wow. The RE0 fan is complaining about tedious stuff. Okay. But fun fact, Chris and Jill, there's a bit differences between the two of them. Chris has the lighter. Jill has a knife, I believe, just a random knife. Chris also is healthier, like stronger, I want to say. Jill is maybe faster. Chris, we can see.
Do you think? You think if they added?
Chris has a smaller inventory too. Yeah, no, Jill has 8 slots. So that's, yeah. So, I mean, that's just, I guess, bad luck by Froden. He didn't do enough research, I suppose, um, to know that Chris is kind of like, it's putting yourself on a bit more of a challenge, I suppose. And you don't even like, the character. It's kind of setting yourself up for failure, Froden. And I'm curious, I mean, do you have any more thoughts? I really like 1. And so the fact that he has in C tier, below 0,
Wait. All that loot around here.
on the same, oh, that puzzle is fun.
You gotta think about, hold on.
But yeah, that reminded me. I didn't even tell you what flavors I like the best from Wingstop. I like
Okay.
spicy Korean Q.
We gotta think about, hold on. But I'm white.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, this is a bit of a puzzle.
Everywhere.
Wait,
Ah, I forgot you were streaming on Twitch. Now it's gonna become a soundbite.
Wait, what's gonna be a soundbite?
I come everywhere.
Okay, yeah, that's enough for that. No, RE1 is a good game. It's It's a little.
Anything else?
I don't know.
The
I
lore-
mean,
I guess like, okay, like this, like the Wesker and the T virus and stuff, and that all that stuff is very good. I think the split story stuff. I don't know, like how it is in Resident Evil 2 as well with Claire's story. I don't know if I like how it's split up. It's kind of weird.
yeah,
But yeah, this is
I
good.
like it.
Sets up Resident Evil for success. The story's pretty good. Everything else kind
I
of sucks.
agree. Everything else
Um,
kind of sucks. I don't know. To me, it's just Resident Evil, like personified. Like I feel like I can see it. You know, it's just there. Like it's as pure as it can be. Really, the only issues is that it's an old game, so there's like quality of life stuff that they could add, and that there's not that intriguing of a story. But I mean, everything else was like there for like a Resident Evil game.
oh, we got Resident Evil 6 still and 5. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Resident Evil
Okay.
6.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
maybe a tad overhated. That's what I would say. Come on.
Let him cook.
Yeah, I guess like so if you kind of like look at Resident Evil and you like see like Resident Evil 1 and 2, it's like, you know, like defining the survival horror franchise. And I think you get to like RE4 and it gets like a little bit more like shooter,
Sure.
like arcadey, like you're just
You
running
do
around doing like
a
crazy shit.
Trilogy stuff.
Yeah. The story,
Go on. Talk about the story. Talk about the story. You got Ada clones. You got Wesker's child. You got
for
globe
man,
trotting
I can barely
adventure.
remember that shit. Maybe I'm just stupid. Okay, maybe I haven't beaten Chris's story, but
Chris's story, story-wise, probably the most interesting one. I don't know. I think campaign-wise, Jake and Sherry's is the best. I won't lie. Theirs is pretty good.
I get Resident Evil 6, okay. Anything else on Resident Evil 6? It's probably, I mean, I guess like it's very fun and goofy play in a
Yeah.
co-op setting. And,
Yeah.
And just in terms of fun, it makes it. Actually, let's switch it. We'll put it right there. It makes it this high up.
Okay. I like that he did that. Now, if only he could move that up, that would be good. 6 is a very unserious game. It's like playing a broken game. You know how people say like Bethesda games, the bugginess is what makes them. That's kind of like 6. Oh my god, that game is crazy. You're constantly rolling on your back. Um, I was opening doors just to like get grabbed by zombies. Like the game is unrelentless. And there's a part even where you're opening valves. You're opening valves. You didn't mention this. How do you forget this? This is honestly the most memorable part of 6. Besides us rolling on the ground and like riding pandas and going down slides. There's a part in the Jake and Sherry campaign where you're like in the mountains and there's like this like inside the mountain or whatever, there's like this cave system. And if you go as you go deeper, there's a part where you're opening up valve handles, you know, like twisting them over and over. It's a button mash segment because you have the Ustanak. He's chasing after you. That took us like 45 minutes, bro. That was insane. That was insane. I think it was because we were on the hardest difficulty. Professional? Nah, maybe not professional. But I'm pretty sure it alters difficulty of those QTEs. It was like 5 doors in a row that you're constantly just you're moving your stick is what it is. I'm pretty sure you're flicking your stick. And we had to take turns. We had to take turns on doors just to beat it. Yeah.
Okay. We'll go to B. But Revelations 2. Okay, so I haven't finished it. But
Okay.
like already, like playing Revelations 2, rarely, like, I don't see, it's not a lot like the first one at all. That's like switching
That's true, right?
characters
No
with
scanner.
Barry's daughter, and
Yeah.
Claire is cool.
Use different
Um,
characters.
It's cool to see Claire.
Yeah, it's cool to see Claire.
Yeah,
And
I feel
see
like-
Barry as well. Yeah.
I feel like they did an alright job at trying to do something different with Revelations 2.
Sure, fair enough.
Okay, and then,
Just a quick one.
no wait, let me see. Yeah, I didn't even read anything about Revelations 2. Yeah, I think we can grab RE5.
You put in C tier. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, R5. Okay.
yeah, maybe this is just from playing on Xbox. My biggest complaint would
The
be
bugs.
how bad the co-op system is.
Sure. Yeah.
Just like a lot of disconnecting.
Connecting. Yep.
Pretty much ruined the finale, ruined the DLC for me. It was very annoying to deal with. Jill felt different. I'd probably say maybe a little bit worse from the remakes.
Yeah. Well. Sure. I mean, you gotta understand the remakes are 15 years from the release of this game, so obviously they're gonna be a bit more of a different take. I think it's fair to judge it if they ever do a 5 remake. That would be fair to judge it.
Wesker's cool, the best villain,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's losing a little bit of like the whole Resident Evil thing there.
They're using a bit of the whole Resident Evil thing. And we're done with
Oh,
it?
but Resident Evil 3.
Okay, we're
I
done
like
with
the
it.
little
RE5. I mean, yeah, no, it's very, it honestly doesn't even really feel like RE4. I mean, it does, but the way the game is structured, it's very, like, mission level, you know? It kind of feels of those, that realm of, like, those third-person, just kind of story shooters. You just go through, like, it's like mission levels. There's not really any, like, exploration happening like RE4. Everything is still kind of interconnected in RE4. RE5 is very much like a campaign. You're just kind of progressing in like a linear way. The inventory is kind of weird in RE5. Yeah, I mean, you got the two characters. Co-op wise, it's very fun, I think. Yeah, I had a lot of good moments. It is a little buggy. There is a second Ouroboros fight, I believe. I think that has like an FPS issue. I'm pretty sure. That took us over an hour just doing that. that was pretty bad. This also had the same desync issues as this one, Desperate Escape. Lost in Nightmares, I'm pretty sure was actually perfect in that regards. I still can't believe he has this. Okay. This is actually 35 minutes long. And then, I mean, what else? You didn't like Chris as a character in 1. Chris as a character is pretty good in 5. You know, he has this whole dilemma of like, going against orders and whatnot, and is him feeling like a pawn. Sheva too, her whole backstory of her family. I mean, it's like briefly mentioned stuff, but you get the motivations across. Jill just like relentlessly looking for his partner. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. I will say I wish they did more. Wish they did more QTE cutscenes. Those are always so funny. I don't know if you have it, Froden, but there's a moment where you like die, like in the cutscenes over and over again. I laugh at those a lot.
Like mechanics they gave each character. It's pretty fun. The game is short. How long is the original Resident Evil 3?
Probably like 6 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours. 3 is maybe like 5 to 7 then.
And the
5, 6.
remake is 5 to 7. Maybe that's not as fast as I thought.
Okay. I mean, this you know, you wouldn't know this if unless you played 3 or Noah 3. This Resident Evil 3, the original one, it actually has a lot more replayability. You can choose. There's like what's the word for it? Uh, I guess it's like you know how 7 you can like choose Mia and Zoe and whatnot. It's not different endings, but throughout the course of the game, there's different paths you can take, or like you have different choices that you can make. Especially like with Nemesis, you can choose to like fight him, you can run away. Um, yeah, it offers even more stuff like that throughout the game. There's like certain scenarios where you can just do something else entirely. So that brings it like it gives it more replayability. You lose that with 3. This is very much a linear game. A very linear experience.
It is short. Nemesis is cool. He's fun to run away from.
Yeah.
Maybe it just feels like
Good Dead by
a
Daylight.
DLC for like Art 2 or something.
I
But
agree with
it is
that.
good. It's very short and sweet. There's not much stronger to complain
Very
about.
short and sweet.
Um, Jill and the other dude I forgot. They're
Carlos.
good characters.
How do you forget Carlos?
Um,
What the heck? How do you forget Carlos? He's literally he has like this is probably like a 60-40 split of like screen time. How do you forget Carlos? What the heck?
yeah, they can fight in separate ways here. I mean,
Okay, separate ways.
it's kind of like running around following Leon and shooting shit as Ada. It's fine. Resident Evil 4 gameplay is like peak.
True.
I like to look at Ada.
True.
That's that. See Wesker.
Well, okay. I mean, come on. You might as well gas up 4 a little bit more. Oh, 7 is next. 4, the grappling hook is very fun to use. Very fun to use. A good way to make you feel like Ada Wong. Oh, man. There's also all the stuff with Louise, right? You get Louise more screen time. It's very cool. He was already pretty good in 4, and now you elevate that even more. Yeah, seeing all the Wesker dynamics was pretty fun. Wesker as a whole, very different take from all the other appearances, but very, very good. I like the Wesker in this game. Anything else, Ada? Not really. I feel like the most memorable part of this is well, you're fighting those 2 El Gigantes, I believe 2 of them. Just kind of like that farm place. I believe there's like a barn. You grapple hook on the roofs, and the 2 El Gigantes they're like smashing. It's very Attack on Titan, and you like as Ada you can like actually like swing around like Spider-Man around him. That's a very fun part. It's a very fun DLC. They knew exactly what they were cooking with. Okay, 7. I'm noticing Zero's in his top 5.
Yeah. Resident Evil 7. Like the first like 70% of the game, it's very good. But this game,
Yeah.
like coming after Resident Evil 6 and like it being Resident Evil 7 is kind of insane.
Yes. You're right. You are right.
Capcom really clutched the Resident Evil series with that one. The option between Mia and Zoe is weird. I feel like they're gonna do that. They could like do more with Zoe maybe. Like
Yeah, right. If they give you an option, you would like you're thinking to yourself, why would I choose Zoe? Right? Why would I choose Zoe? Because you would think just go with Mia. Just go with Mia. It's like what purpose does Zoe have, you know? What purpose would Zoe have?
let's get out of here while we
Hold
can.
on. Hold on.
Thanks, you guys leave. You're still here, bro.
As a smart man, I'll walk away through these woods.
Definitely.
That's what I would do in this type of situation.
Is this I'm trying to find who you picked, right? Because what reason would he have for picking Zoe? I agree with that. Why would you pick Zoe? Let's see. Let's see who you picked, Froden. Let's see who you picked. We'll find it. Soon. Oh, there's Zoe, right there. You know, matter of fact, I back up 70 seconds so far. 90 seconds?
There can't just be one left.
Split
Okay,
the
we can
What are we
dosage.
gonna do now?
The hell are we gonna do now?
What you mean? What are you gonna do now? She told you to use it.
Okay?
Let me think real long and hard about this.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, bummer truck.
And
Lessons.
the
Think it
timer's
comes
still
back.
going.
Are we
Okay.
serious?
Are we serious? Yeah, yeah. And about,
How many are there?
it's a bit weird. And about
could, like-
70 seconds from picking Zoe, she dies. So, you know, it is strange. Thank you, Froden, for showcasing that.
Do more with
What
Zoe,
a
maybe.
weird choice.
Like I picked it, but it was just kind of see what happens, and yeah, the whole boat
Yeah.
part is horrible. like
Wasn't
the
really
flashback.
thought out.
Yeah.
Part is cool aesthetically, I think. I've seen this like haunted ship, right? You get the flashbacks of the people, like all the workers there, and seeing like then it like becomes reality, and then you see like them like on the walls, they're like fossilized, and like the mold, and like their skeletons are like it's very cool like storytelling, visual storytelling. It's just when you do the like you watch the tape as Mia, where you are Mia, and then you go through that whole section just to go through it again. It's a bit weird that they would do that.
So like the whole part in the house and like being the dad is good.
Yeah, Dad is good. Daddy Bake.
The mom, the insect lady, is pretty good.
Mom Insect Lady, it's pretty good.
The like brother or whatever, he's very good. All that
Lucas.
stuff is very fun.
Marguerite, in my opinion, Marguerite's probably the best boss fight, I think, in all of Resident Evil. Well, no, that's not true. I hold 8 to a high regard. But up till 8, I would think the best boss fight is Marguerite, honestly.
And yeah, I think that's about it. It's just, man, the ending is a real slog. That shit was, it was getting rough to get through. They shouldn't have done that whole end part, to be honest.
Didn't even, I mean, biggest offenders, that right there. This is the biggest offender in my opinion. This maybe keeps it down from being like an S tier game. Is this right here? Who is this? This is Chris Redfield? What? This is from Detroit Become Human. He looks like the guy from Detroit Become Human. This is a guy from Until Dawn. This doesn't look like Chris Redfield. Look at this. Look at this. This is Chris Redfield. This is also Chris Redfield. I mean, this is the weirdest part of RE7, in my opinion. Is this guy, honestly. Yeah, yeah. RE0?
Resident Evil 2.
RE2 is number 4.
yeah, be honest,
RE0 is in your top
player's
3.
awesome.
RE0 is in your top
The
3.
Dead by Daylight map is iconic. I love that. So I played like before this. I played the player story, which maybe I'll be like it's like RE1 not playing as Jill. I saw Chris and I kind of assumed he was like the main character, but playing as Claire is definitely not nearly as good as playing as Leon. Leon and Ada's story, I didn't really expect it to be like as good as it was. I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
fairs.
Yeah, the game is very good. The remix is good. Let's see, hold on, sorry.
Are you deciding?
But
now?
more interaction with Claire.
Weird thing, is that
And
what you just said?
Note to say that I hated playing through the sewers.
The sewers. It's definitely, I think, maybe the worst part of the game. But I mean, I don't think it's that bad.
They could have put more interaction with Claire.
I agree with that. It is kind of weird. In an ideal world, Leon and Claire would kind of meet up a bit more, and they'd maybe, having more Leon and Sherry interactions, especially when RE9 is, heavily rumored to have Sherry back in it. It's a bit weird that there's not as much of a relationship between Leon and Sherry there. He literally shows up at the end, and then Claire's like, "This is Sherry." He's like, "Okay, yeah."
And that it was very nice to play a modern remake of a game after playing 0 and 1. Okay.
Mr. X, shout out Mr. X. Best part of Resident Evil 2, makes a game so scary. That and the lickers, in my opinion, terrifying. Having to move silently and then hearing footsteps, right, constantly approaching. Yeah.
Then we'll put like a most underrated
The most underrated game. The most underrated game. The most underrated game.
Resident Evil game, RE0. This game, all the locations are fire.
All the locations are fire. All the locations are fire. Froden, can you even name all the... I just beat the game, Froden. Can you name all the locations? Please, can you name them all? Like, throughout the game, where you, like, start the game to the end the game, in that order. Can you name all the places you visit?
The characters are fire.
Yeah, the main two. They're solid enough.
I really wish I could see Billy again. I really like Billy. Rebecca is one of my favorite
I do like Billy too. I feel like there is more they could do there.
characters. I think
Rebecca is, yeah, huge standout.
like overall, like as if I had to rank my favorite characters, it's probably like Leon, Ada, Rebecca, and maybe like Ethan.
Okay, I was not expecting that. Leon, Ada, Becca, and Ethan. Okay.
Wester's up there too. He's cool.
And
But yeah, this is
Wesker.
probably the best like duo, like playing as both of them. I probably like them both overall more than any other game. Maybe the final boss, James. I mean, it's an old game, but he's kind of
I'm surprised you even remembered his name,
just like a
James.
forgettable, or maybe like just like a whatever boss.
I don't even think so. I think the boss is the coolest part. I have a lot of issues with RE0. I hate the fact you have it in A tier. I hate the fact you have it above all of these games, above this game in particular. But the boss is pretty good. When you're on, it's not a helipad, but it's in like the open sky area. And you have, or no, it's closed, but Rebecca's opening the handles to open up the window at the top, so then all the skylight comes through. That part is pretty cool in my opinion. Seeing Rebecca's AI move around, and then Billy, you're controlling the fight. Now that would be cool, maybe if you didn't suck in the fight for about 30 minutes. That didn't happen to me, but I could see that
Some of
happening.
like the big creatures are good. Okay.
Yeah, this game has an infatuation with big creatures. There's a big frog. I hate that frog. Oh my god, I hate that frog. There's a big centipede thing. That was also kind of weird. Just kind of grabs Rebecca, and then Rebecca's out of commission. They always do that a lot too in this game. They get you so used to the idea of having the two characters and that dynamic of both. Story, presence, and also gameplay wise, the inventory. And then they take one away. They do it during boss fights. Rebecca with Centurion. Billy's isolated during the big bat. And then Billy you lose Billy for like 30 minutes of the game. He just gets thrown off by a monkey.
Having to just like have loot piles of like everything you found
Yeah.
like dropped in the middle of a room
Yeah.
is pretty stupid and bad. Item boxes would definitely be nice.
Yeah, I agree.
But it is funny, and it's very easy to soft lock yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't soft lock myself. I probably would have just quit.
So had he soft locked himself, he would have quit. But he didn't, so it's an A tier. So it's an A tier game because of that.
Yeah. I really hope this game gets a remake. This is Resident Evil Zero is.
I think it has the most potential of like actually being good and like fun. It's not a very fun game to play. It's a very tedious game. And when something's tedious, I can't put it. And like honestly, 7, that back half of 7, not even back half, that back third with the boat and the mines, I could replay that 10 times over just one playthrough of this, to be honest. And I like parts of this game. Like I like the beginning a lot, the train, but I even like parts throughout the game. But I would replay that over like 10 times over doing this once.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't soft lock myself. I probably would have just quit.
Village.
Hold on. Just grabbing these two.
Okay,
These two.
the last two.
So if I like ranked both of these like out of 10 in terms of like gameplay and story, I'd give like Resident Evil 4's gameplay like a 10 out of 10, and
10
maybe
out
the
of
story
10?
like a 8 out of 10. And I'd
8 out of
give
10?
Village's story like a 9.5 out of 10, and maybe the
9.5?
gameplay like a higher 8.
High
I like the
8.
third person bit better. I did not expect a story with Ethan Winters as a protagonist to be good, especially after playing 7.
Sure, yeah.
Like meeting Ethan just kind of feels like a subplot for me to like go through like the house and stuff and just like play through the horror game. But Ethan's very good in Village.
Yeah.
The final boss fight, the best boss fight out of any of these games is probably the last one in Village.
Yeah, Mother Miranda. That and this one too. Actual good use of her powers, right? Is catching the orbs out of the sky and like reflecting them back as if you're Genji, right? Genji versus like Hanzo or something is what you're doing. That's an actual good element of her powers. Very good fight, that one too. That one is pretty fun. This one is probably just a better fight. More like a crazy fight. Like the visuals are insane. It goes red. It goes like black and white.
Anything else for Village? All the people you fight are pretty cool. I think they all like contrast each other and are pretty different and like good and fun ways. I guess the doll maybe is a little bit lame, but
The doll is a little bit lame. Okay.
Magneto's cool. The tall
Magneto's
vampire lady's cool.
Tall vampire lady's cool.
Chris is much better. in
Forgot the fish guy, Moreau. How could you forget the fish guy? Especially when he killed you a bunch. You struggled on the fish.
And then RE7. I probably should have said that about RE7. RE7 Chris is horrible.
Excuse me, what the heck? Did I just hear that?
But Magneto's cool. The tall vampire lady's cool. Chris is much better in this game than RE7. I probably should have said that about RE7. RE7 Chris is horrible.
RE7 Chris is cool? Is that what you said? Okay. Yeah, Chris is in Village and he's actually really cool.
But I put RE4 right here. I do really like Leon and Ada. But then like Resident Evil 5 tries to replicate that, and it's not good. Resident Evil 6 happens. Yeah, like the story's like good, but I feel like Village is like more cohesive. Feels a little bit better. Kind of like a lot more crazy shit happening in Resident Evil 4 that I feel like I 6.
And it's a lot more personable, probably, for Village, right? You're playing as a father who's trying to save his daughter and stuff, who kind of is like in this whirlwind of like chaoticness, you know. 4 is very much watching the action movie starring Leon Kennedy, right? It's like watching Tom Cruise do like a horror thriller.
Except the bosses maybe in Resident Evil 4 overall are probably worse.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Krauser's probably better than
Krauser's
bit
a
of the
fun
boss fights in
fight.
Village.
The whole parry system
But
of
yeah,
4
I think
is
just the story
awesome.
and like the gameplay. Man, playing that Bomb Mass DLC almost makes me want to knock Village down to like C tier.
Wow! 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 This This is a 35-minute DLC.
That shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is there anything I should change? Maybe that. This DLC was bad though. I do like Rose. If they were gonna give like a superpowered awesome child daughter, they probably could have found a cooler way for her to have powers. Just
Yeah,
freeze and shit.
I agree.
This character's fucking hilarious. Actually, I love him.
Anything else?
I like Jake.
Jake is cool. Yeah.
I hope we see more Jake and Helena. Less Chris, maybe. That'd be good in the future.
What was this called? You said more Jake and Helena over Chris? Helena, by the way.
Yeah. I hope we see more Jake and Helena. Less Chris, maybe. That'd be good in the future.
Less Chris. You'd rather see Jake and Helena. Do you even remember do you remember all the things Helena does in this?
More Cherry. Resident Evil has a lot of good characters in it. That's... yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably good. Alright, well there we
Okay, so this is the definitive one.
That's... yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably good. Alright, well there we go. Here's the official tier list. If you disagree with anything, you're wrong. I'll see everyone back for some Resident Evil Requiem.
If you disagree with anything, you're wrong. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Yeah, this is wrong. This is wrong. I didn't even expect, I came into this game with non-bias, right? I knew you rated it highly. This is super mega wrong. Holy. Jeez, man. Wow. Village is your highest rated game. Honestly, respect for that. I respect you, and now I disrespect you. Right? I look here and I'm like, oh wow, wow, wow. If I was somehow like I'd look left to right or right to left, like I'm reading like a manga, I guess. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Okay. Whoa, Lost in Nightmares? Whoa, what the hell? What? Yeah, no, this honestly surprised me. It's okay though. Jeez, man. That was pretty bad.